It's like the mirrors at those science museums. The endless mirrors. Like the cheapest optical illusion you can set up. You can literally just like buy 2 mirrors and put them side to side. You know, science museums, they display it like it's the Mona Lisa. Like, look at this, it's endless mirrors. Actually, no, you don't even need like 2 mirrors. You can do it right here on your computer screen. Okay, sorry, I'm not here to rant about that though. Put that aside. All right, so hello and welcome everyone. This is my I want to call it a live reaction video. Technically, this was never live streamed. If I would have thought to do this sooner, I could have done like a live stream on YouTube, but it's gonna take too long with the whole actually, you know what? Why not? Let me just see if I can go in and get the setup. Let's see here. Go live. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'm gonna go live if I can. I'm gonna go live right now. Is that required? No, I don't. No, I don't want a webcam. Or, I mean, no. I have a webcam. Okay, wait. Okay, just allow it, I guess. Close. Allow access. I already allowed it. Okay. Alright, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'm just gonna record this and I'll upload it later. If it's not live, I guess it's not a huge deal. But anyway, without further ado, because some of you are probably wondering what in the world is this video about. Well, you saw from the title it's what it's about. But you're looking at the first, how long have I been recording for? Minute and 44 seconds. Been talking about absolutely nothing pertaining to the title of this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This is the live reaction, not live, sorry, but the reaction to the Monster Jam World Finals announcements video. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Monster Jam website, pull that up. Should be somewhere. Okay, here it is. What is this? Okay. Premiere will begin shortly, September 13th, 6 p.m. Wait, is this like a YouTube video? Yeah, I'm going to watch it on YouTube. It'd be better to, add crush cars. I'm like half tempted to just spam it like over and over again, just like crush cars. Okay, so while we're waiting for Feld to get this video going here, I can't put it in full screen yet, I guess. But anyway, so while we're waiting for Feld to get here, it wouldn't surprise me if they were late again. It wouldn't shock me. So let's burn some time by just talking, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna pretend this is live even though it actually isn't, because why not? You know, it's fun. And besides that, I'm too lazy to cut and edit this later, and it's gonna take forever to render and all that. Monster Jam fans, where are you? Not in the stands at the rate you're going. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try not to trash talk Feld too much here, because you know what? Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year that they actually get it right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, shut up, everyone. Shut up. Sound. Crap, where's my headphones? Where's my headphones? Headphones. Where are my stupid headphones? What, forget it. I'm not gonna look for them. I'm just gonna use my earbuds. Stupid, but I just want to do it so like it doesn't echo, you know, the microphone and all that. 34 seconds. Wow, that's like the worst countdown timer I think I've ever seen. Get my earbuds plugged in. Oh, of course, I found my headphones. Okay, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, okay, like I was saying though, we're not gonna trash talk Feld too much here. Oh, there's sound going. Okay. I'm not gonna trash talk him too much because you know what? I know the odds are against it. They're way against it. Maybe this is gonna be the year something finally good happens. All right.
As 2021 comes to a close, the reflection of a roller coaster Monster Jam season was evident, with a flurry of extreme highs, lows, twists, and turns.
Okay, disclaimer: the original broadcast of this belongs to Feld Entertainment, by the way.
The 2022 season is
I'm not trying to copyright that. They're going to file us for copyright. I have no doubt.
48 drivers navigating these 12,000-pound machines.
I'm going to turn my speaker down just so I can hear myself talk. I guess the audio still should be going through the video.
And it's your chance to get into the action, to see familiar faces, old foes and rivals,
I was going to say something, but what was I going to say?
Of the biggest event of the year. So
Oh
sit
yeah,
back,
yeah. So I
get out
want
the
to.
popcorn,
I
and
was
get
thinking
ready
about
to
doing
take it
like
on
a
the ride of a
webcam type
lifetime as
thing,
we
but
go through where and when
I'm not going
your
to. I can't
favorite
figure out how to get my
Monster Jam
webcam
drivers
set
and
up.
trucks
Okay,
will be
something wrong
competing
with
in a
it or
city
something.
near you.
Plus, I haven't shaved.
2022
I don't want to show
Monster Jam
myself
schedule
unshaved
announcement.
because I look stupid when I have to shave. But yeah, let's jump into it. The schedule
Welcome
announcements
inside
presented by
Monster Jam
BKT
World
Tires. Oh,
Headquarters
it's the
just outside
circus
of
tent,
Tampa,
everyone.
Florida.
Okay.
I'm Scott Jordan alongside the
Okay, I
incomparable
promise no more
Leslie Mears
Phil
and of course Cole
roasts unless
Stevens
it's
for a
like they
very
do something really
exciting evening
stupid.
as we unveil the 2022 Monster Jam Tour lineups.
Okay.
That's right, Scott.
Oh, look at that in the
This is one
background.
of my
40th
favorite times of the
anniversary.
year because we all get to share insight on the upcoming season of Monster Jam.
Okay,
the
I'll
number
admit
of
the
tours
production
on the
value is
22
actually not
season.
too bad so
Cities
far.
each tour will be stopping in. Your favorite drivers
wait.
will be returning, and a few familiar faces and some new
They
rides.
just showed Minute Maid
and some
Park.
returning to old rides.
Are they
There's
seriously
few
doing a show at
surprises that
Minute
you
Maid
don't
Park?
want to miss. We also have
Oh, wait,
new
no, there's
trucks
NRG
that will
Stadium.
debut and a truck that's getting
Okay,
a new
I'm
paint
confused
scheme.
now.
2021 was a crazy year with all the ups and downs we all
By the way,
adored
guys,
that
I'm
still
going to be
saw
talking a lot,
Monster
just
Jam
FYI.
bring
If you want to
monster
watch
trucks
this
to
video like
stadiums
without
and
my
arenas
commentary,
across the country.
I'm sure the
Cole
original will
Stevens,
still
let's
be
hear
on
from
YouTube,
you.
so just,
a lot of
you know.
crazy highlight
I don't want to
moments
read the
in the
comments like, you
2021
should have been
season. Looking
talking,
back,
yeah,
what
I
stands
can't hear
out
the
to you?
video.
You know,
Go watch the
2021
original
was
video.
definitely crazy. I saw a lot of different things come from different drivers, but one thing that definitely stood out to me is we had all three Andersons under the same roof. We never really see that ever. We got the opportunity to do that in
But yeah,
2021.
the production
and one thing
value is
that they
not too
brought
bad,
to the
though.
table
I remember
is the
like
fact
3
they
years
brought a
ago,
lot of
like the audio was
skills
like
moves
way too
from
low,
the
like you
skills
barely hear what they were
challenge into their
saying. Like I had to turn it
freestyles. So
up
this is
in
kinda
Vegas movie
changing
studio when I
the
did
way
my
Monster Jam is working with the freestyles and stuff like
my
that. So I'm
video on it.
excited to see
Like,
what
I didn't do like
2022
this
has
kind
in
of
store.
review, but I did.
What stood out to me was Cole
used
Stevens wearing a
footage
suit
of
to
it, I
work every
guess.
day. That's what
That's
stood out to
definitely
me.
different.
That was phenomenal, but I want to go back to your point about two-wheel skills coming into freestyle.
Hey, I just realized this is
How
live.
hard is it to stop
wait,
that
wait, is this live?
12,000-pound
I mean, it's
truck on
premiering
its
live, but
nose
is
when
this
you're
like
flying
actually
40,
live or
50 feet through the air?
they
So I grew
record
up
this
actually
and then are they
driving in
premiering it
stadiums
live?
a lot more
I
than
don't know.
arenas, and we've seen them do the skills
Because
challenge.
I mean, if this is actually like
more in
live,
arenas,
that's
and
actually kind of
them to
impressive.
transfer
But I
that
have a
over to
feeling now that I
stadiums,
think
we knew
about
we were
it,
going to
this
be
is
carrying a
recorded.
lot more momentum, a lot more speed, and it's hard to control those trucks
sorry, guys,
when you're
we're
going that
going.
much faster. But for them to actually get it figured out and actually dialed in and do the moves over and over, it was phenomenal.
With 26 rounds in the series, a champion was crowned, but the season had a number of great moments that kept the crowds on their feet.
Welcome to NRG Stadium right here
That's
in
not
Houston,
NRG
Texas,
Stadium.
the premiere episode of the 2021 Monster Jam season.
This is a star-studded cast, very best in the business
So
of
I guess,
Monster
like,
Jam.
so far
Man,
this
I
is
cannot
just
wait to get
highlights
out there
of
and compete and
2021.
whoop their tails too.
Even off the race ramp, even around the first turn.
All right, so
She's right
let me
there,
just tell you
she's
real
right
quickly
there. Kristen
what,
Anderson making a push.
When I was
I'm
going for the
hoping
bicycle
for
moonwalk, it was
this
too
video.
far. I was able to bring it back down and pop it into the moonwalk.
Yeah, these are
Coming
just
for the
highlights. Okay,
eight-pack
great.
backflip, and there goes Tom the Dude.
I might edit it. I wasn't gonna edit this, but I might.
Oh, he's over, he's over.
Maybe I'll
This
make
track
like
is
an
different
unlisted
than anything
version
they've seen
where
this
I
year,
just upload like
possibly
the raw
even in their
video.
career.
This track is huge. There's so
Oh, man,
many
the gigabytes
obstacles
of
out
this
there.
thing is
I'm
huge.
excited to see what these drivers have in store.
He goes sideways and whips it. We are back at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Worlds are about to collide here in Indy. LeDuc and seven-time Supercross champion Jeremy McGrath.
Jeremy, even though this is the first
Okay,
time here lining
but
up
anyway,
in a
what I
Monster
was
Jam
saying
truck,
was-
he's a motorsports connoisseur, and Todd
So the
better
things
have
I'm
his
hoping for in
A-game.
this video,
And McGrath
the
has
better
got
track.
him coming into the
I
first
keep waiting for
turn.
every year, and I never get it.
Over. Jeremy
And
McGrath rolls in
yeah,
the
I'm also
first
checking for the
turn.
World Finals details because I might be going to that
Back in
actually.
2020, the long-awaited Monster Jam Hall of Fame was officially announced, and shortly thereafter, the first two
Yeah, in
inductees
Orlando,
were
right
announced
there.
as
Might be
being
going to that.
Gravedigger creator and driver
We'll see.
Dennis Anderson and the longtime voice of Monster Jam, Scott Douglas.
And I want to thank y'all for every nut and bolt on my truck and every shingle on my
That's
roof.
right.
Other sports
40-year
have fans,
anniversary.
they don't have Monster Jam fans.
Monster Jam
That's,
is here to stay.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they're
This
gonna
is
do
the
like a
battle of the
tribute
year.
thing for,
The ruling 2021
Scott
Stadium
Hartsock.
Championship Series has brought us
I
to
hope
the
so.
point where now it's brother against brother in what might go down as one of the most epic Monster
Okay,
Jam
yeah,
matchups
so this is
of
just
all
highlights
time.
of 2021, so, yeah, while we're waiting for them to get through all this, I'll just say,
This trophy's great, the points
The-
are
the
great,
track needs to be
but
better.
you guys have made Monster Jam what it is.
I might be going to the show in Orlando. Oh, wait.
Show off your fandom with your
they're
favorite
done.
Monster Jam truck
Okay, good, they're
merchandise.
done.
Visit
Good, 'cause I actually ran out of
MonsterJamSuperstore.com
things
for
to
the
say.
largest collection of t-shirts,
I need my
hats,
donut, I
flags,
guess,
and
while
more for
I'm
each
waiting.
of your favorite trucks. Now, for a limited time, you can use the code 22kickoff tonight to receive 20% off your entire
Alright,
purchase.
forgot about-
The offer does
Alright, so
end
so
at
far we got
11:59
highlights
p.m., so see
and coupon code for
MonsterJamSuperstore.com for
merchandise.
rules and exclusions. Now, we're just moments
Alright.
away from announcing the first tour, and you do not want to miss miss this lineup.
Your favorite trucks and drivers are coming to a city near you, so stay tuned to find out when and where you can see some exciting new truck designs, and best of all, the return of the biggest event of the year, Monster Jam World Finals, and find out how you can get the Monster Jam experience of a lifetime. Stay tuned.
That's like the main reason why I'm even watching this video, honestly.
Monster Jam
Just 'cause I might be going to the
2022
World
schedule
Finals.
announcement is brought to you in part by Great Clips. It's going to
Like,
be great.
if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even be watching this
Now
right
it's
now. No
time for
joking.
an Unleash the Beast
So you can
moment of
thank that for this
2021
video, I
brought
guess.
to you by Monster Energy.
And now Todd LeDuc going
Oh,
to
come
make a
on.
sharp turn.
Enough of
He
those
will line
stupid
up for the
highlights.
Monster Energy backflip ramp.
I want to know when the
gonna
World
have to go
Finals
slow,
is going to
slow.
happen.
Gets it in, gets it up, gets the bounce.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be May 21st, 22nd, I think, but I want that to be confirmed.
Todd LeDuc.
We saw him do
And
that once
maybe when they
already
announce,
this
like, when
year.
tickets go on
That's
sale.
why he comes away with his freestyle win.
Thought he was dead in the water, catches it on
His
one
donut's
tire,
kinda stale, by the
lands it.
way,
That has
as you
to be
couldn't
the
tell.
save of the night.
That kid's
Welcome
like
back to
way
the
too excited.
2022 Monster Jam schedule announcement presented by BKT. I've been getting asked for months on social media about when is the 2022 season announcement coming.
Well, that's right now.
Obviously.
It's happening. It's time
Oh,
for
I
the
didn't know that.
2022 Monster Jam Stadium Championship Series Yellow announcement presented by Spin Master.
Yellow announcement,
And
what?
we start things off with a five-time
Okay.
World
So
Finals
who we got
champion
here?
Adam Anderson back in Gravedigger. And look at Colton Eichelberger and Max D, his first Stadium
Man,
Championship
for Soldier
Series.
Fortune, they just bring
Charlie
back that one
Pauken
driver
back
they
in
had for like
Rostermont,
3
where he won
days.
his only World
And
Finals
fired over
championship.
some like music
Bryce
videos
Kenny
she
and Great
made.
Clips Mohawk Warrior. Camden Murphy
Axe is
back
back.
behind
That's
the
a good
wheel
truck.
of
I
Bakugan
like that truck,
Dragonoid.
actually.
And you
I
can't
like
forget about
Axe.
Caleb Blood and Soldier Fortune.
Corey Rummel returns to pilot
Hey, wait, how many
Megalodon
trucks
and a
is
new
that? That's
driver,
12.
Craig
Okay.
Champion, in El Toro Loco. I'm really pumped to see a father-son duo on this tour. So it'll be Jim Kohler, Avenger, the
Yeah, that's
father,
cool. I like
out
that.
there on tour with his son Chris Kohler
Chris
driving
Kohler's actually a
Axe,
really good
and this will
driver.
be
No
Chris's
joking.
first time in a
he's
Stadium
phenomenal.
Championship
And
Series.
then I realized,
Then
oh, he's
the
Jim
last two
Kohler's
on
son.
this
Oh,
tour
that
will be a
explains
pair
it.
of
They're both
brothers,
good.
Mike Christensen driving Vendetta and Paul Jensen in Jurassic
Man,
Attack.
Jim Kohler, how long
That's a
has
lot
that
of
dude been
work for Jim
around?
Kohler. He's got 4 trucks on this tour,
Like
so
forever.
no rest for the weary there. Let's talk about Camden Murphy in Bakugan Dragonoid. So he had to sit back and watch Ryan Anderson win a Stadium Series championship in what is basically his truck. He debuted Bakugan
Are you kidding me?
Dragonoid.
More
Now he
highlights?
gets to come back.
Okay,
but
we get
there's
it.
Gotta be some
Stop
kind
showing
of
us highlights. I just
pressure
wanna
on
know,
him,
like, when the
knowing
shows
that
are
he
and
has
stuff.
to follow in the footsteps of Ryan Anderson.
Well, I don't think just pressure, Scott.
Sorry,
I
no
think
offense, Ken
Camden
Murphy.
Murphy's
We're
going to
watching
come
this
out with
video
a
right now, no
vengeance.
offense.
He's got something to prove. He doesn't want somebody
I'm
else to go out
tired
and
of
win
these,
in his
like,
truck.
no more
he wants to go out and
highlights.
prove that he deserves to be
No,
there,
skip
and that's his
this.
seat.
And you have to remember, too, he came oh
I
so
just want the
close
dates for the
just
World
2 years
Finals.
ago on his
And maybe
own
the
tour
other
to
shows
winning
too, I
that
don't know.
championship. And there's a few times that he didn't make competitions
Wait,
where he's got to be
it
looking
says
back and kicking
MJ
himself.
Gear at the bottom.
And for me, I'm looking at Colton
Is that like
Eichelberger.
what they're gonna go do next?
Filled in Max D a couple years ago
course.
in Houston. We saw
Phil
him
can't get
come
through
out
any of their
so
announcements
strong and
without
prove that
advertising
he could
their
do it in a
merchandise.
stadium. And then back to the arenas he went. So for him to compete on this series, it's going to be something special.
Well,
Now
you
that
can
we
now
know who's
pre-order
competing
at
on the
the
Stadium
stadium.
Championship Series Yellow,
Stupid.
let's take a look at the cities
Oh,
where
wait,
they'll
it's at the
compete for a
bottom.
chance
Okay,
to
there
receive
we
an
go.
automatic bid to Monster
Anaheim,
Jam
Houston.
World Finals.
Oh,
So
it
they'll kick
disappeared,
things
sorry.
off on the West Coast with 4 big weekends in California. Then
Okay.
to Monster Jam favorite NRG Stadium
So
in
this is
Houston,
not
Texas.
in-
We'll see El Paso
Oh, there
in
it is.
the mix,
There it
as
is. May
well as a
21st,
couple
22nd.
events in Florida. And then head up the East Coast.
Wait, that's the Stadium
a special
Series
place
show?
to me, the Carrier Dome in Syracuse,
Wait a
New
minute.
York. I don't know what it is about the dome up there, but it always has some wow moments.
Well, you
Is
were there
that
when
the
it
World
opened, so
Finals
that's
at the
probably
bottom?
why it is a
'Cause I
huge deal
think
for you.
that's
Let's
supposed
talk
to be.
about let's talk about Anaheim, California, the return to California
Yeah, 'cause
for
that-
Monster
yeah,
Jam
'cause May
Angel
21st
Stadium,
is
my
Saturday
favorite
and
baseball
Sunday.
stadium for a Monster Jam
Wait,
event. Just
no.
an electric atmosphere. But
I
I'm going to tell you a
don't
couple
know.
obscure facts here about some of these buildings here. You talk about East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, huge building, but the best flea market you will ever go to.
Oh,
in your
100%.
life.
Yeah,
Find
so
everything there. And then
I
Huntsville,
have no
Alabama,
idea if that's the
the
World
Von Braun
Finals or
Center.
not.
Incredible
It could be.
atmosphere for Monster
It-
Jam,
it's
but there is a
honestly been on the list, so I guess it
100-yard
could be.
hallway that connects the building to the hotel. It is the hottest heat you will ever feel in your life. So if that interests you, the Von Braun Center is the place to be. Colt, from this list of heavy hitters, it's going to be a tough lineup to see who comes out on top. So now I'm going to put some pressure on you. If you got to pick one driver to win the series championship, who's it going to be?
Scott, you got a good point. This is a very strong group of
Okay, what does it say
drivers
at the
here,
bottom?
but
Tickets
how can
for
you bet
select
against
cities.
Adam Anderson? It's
Disappeared
the 40th
again.
anniversary for Gravedigger. He's going to be on his A game. He's going to go out there to win every single event. Racing, skills challenge, freestyle. Everything is going to be on Adam Anderson, and he's the one I think.
And the fan
beat.
judges, too.
But the
It's
one
gonna be on
person
them,
I
too, to
mentioned
make sure he
earlier, Scott,
wins.
is Camden Murphy.
I'm
in
sorry,
2020,
I'm
he debuted
not
this
hating on the guy.
Bakugan
whatsoever.
Dragonor,
It's
he came
just-
out with a vengeance. did some awesome moves,
That's something else I
wild,
want to get rid
crazy
of.
stuff. So one
Tickets
thing
for
I'm
the
definitely
general
going to keep my
public
eye
go on
on
sale
is Camden
September
Murphy and that Bakugan
21st.
Dragon.
Okay.
Now let's
select
hear
cities,
from
I
one
guess?
of the competitors
Might
on
not
this
be
series.
World
Joining us
Finals, I
now
don't know.
via the Great Clips cam is the driver of the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, Bryce Kenny. Bryce, welcome to the Monster Jam 2022 season announcement. Now you've seen who your competitors are.
The Great Clips
you know
cam,
the
really?
lineup, and then who stands in your way for
You
that
have to
automatic
give
bid to
everything
World
a
Finals.
name.
So what are your initial
It's like,
thoughts looking at this series?
In
I
in
think it's gonna be
sports and
just
stuff, but it's like,
intense.
oh, that's
every single weekend we go out.
Okay, the
it's
minor
gonna
league
be
team
highly
where I live,
competitive.
or close by where I
I'm
live.
excited by every single.
They have the
competitor that
Kroger
I saw.
strikeout. Wait,
I'm
wild
also
card,
a
that's a
little
cool
bit
trick.
nervous as well. I mean,
Sorry,
there are really no easy competitors to go against in all of Monster Jam, but I feel like that our tour is just especially stacked.
So, we saw you one season ago really laser focused on the two-wheel skills challenge. And so how do you think that focus will help you or enable you to maybe take the series championship this season?
Well, I think the focus came from just needing to improve from the seasons before. I mean, that felt like the one event that we just I couldn't go out there and get quite good scores on, and
I'm wondering if that May 21st, 22nd thing isn't the World Finals, because they have the
with the Great Clip Skills
the
Challenge. And
lineup
in this season, it
announced.
felt like the Skills Challenge was
So,
really
yeah,
where
I'm
we,
thinking, is
we
that just like a
shined,
regular
and it was almost as if
season
now
thing?
we got to go back and find our groove again.
I don't know. I
in
have
the
no
freestyle
idea.
competition. So we're gonna put it all together. I know my team is very confident. I'm very confident. I just am looking forward to January to get here already.
So a driver that you cannot
We'll
seem
find
to
out.
get away from at all is Adam Anderson. You both always seem to be competing on the same series. You have your
Yeah, 'cause
podcast. It's
the-
like you're
the
a
World
package
Finals
deal
was
now.
supposed to be in
So
Orlando
I'm going to give you credit where
in
credit's due. You
2020.
started to put together
Didn't happen
a
because of
really good
COVID.
racing record against him.
So,
But do
yeah,
you think he is your biggest
I'm
threat on this
confused,
tour?
totally confused.
Adam Anderson, no matter where he is, he's the biggest threat. Whether he's having an on night or an off night, he doesn't have very many off nights. And that's the thing. It's when it comes to chasing a championship, it's all about consistency. And Adam Anderson has to be one of the most consistent drivers in the history of the sport. And so for me, yeah, I mean, if I'm chasing a championship, I'm chasing after Adam Anderson. But if it's just within different competitions that we have, whether it's racing or skills or freestyle, that's really me versus the truck in that moment. And so Adam is so fun to run against. For me, it's out of pure respect that I want to take out Adam. I want to end up on top when it comes to between the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior versus that black and green wrecking machine. I think all of us drivers love those moments where we can take out a gravedigger competitor, and Adam is no different. So I'm excited about being on the same tour with him once again. I think it's our 6th straight season, maybe 5th. But I'm antsy to get back out there and line up against him in racing once again.
All right, Bryce, so one way to shut me up this year, win an event championship. I promise you nobody in that building will be going more nuts than Colt and I up in the broadcast booth. So thank you very much for joining us, and good luck next year on Stadium Championship Series Yellow.
Thank you, guys.
Now you know the drivers will be competing on Stadium Championship Series Yellow, and you also know the cities and venues that they will compete in. So here is how you can get your tickets to see them in action.
Tickets for select cities will go on pre-sale beginning Tuesday, September 14th for preferred customers, and you can sign up to become a preferred customer absolutely free at monsterjam.com. Now, tickets for the general public to
so
some
it doesn't
select
seem like
cities
the
will
World
go on
Finals is
sale
in
on
Orlando.
September 21st. You can check monsterjam.com often as we will announce new markets. We'll have updates and announcements. And of course, our preferred customers will be the first to know. So what are you waiting for? Sign up right now to
I'm
be
already
a
a
preferred
preferred customer, by the way, so I'm
Now
not
we're
signing up
just
for
getting
that.
started. Up next, we dive into the Arena Series as we unveil the Arena Championship Series Central and West drivers and locations. Also, the road to World Finals 21 has been paved back to Orlando, and we'll give you details on how you can win the experience of a lifetime.
Okay, wait, so
we'll
it
be
is in
right
Or-
back with the Monster Jam
Okay, so it is in
2022
Orlando.
schedule announcement.
Okay, this is confusing as
Monster
all get
Jam
out.
2022 schedule announcement is brought to you by
So it is in Orlando.
UNOH.
They just
Turn
said
your
it was in
passion
Orlando. Oh
into
my
a career.
goodness.
I'm Wayne Avengers Racing. The 2021
I'm
season
so
has been
confused
incredible,
here, like-
and it's not over yet.
The
They just
2021
showed
Monster Jam season has
Orlando
been action-packed
as
and it's
just a
coming to
regular
close.
stadium tour
But
show.
the 2022 Monster Jam season is right
But then
around
they
the
just
corner.
said it's
Favorite
also
moment
like
from the 2021
I don't get
Monster
it.
Jam season
I am
has
so
got to be
confused
Tom
here.
Benz
Like,
and Max D Fire flying
theory,
that truck
we'll see what
across
happens
Raymond
here.
James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. I cannot wait until he's back at Monster Jam World
That dude
Finals
just
in Orlando and going for that 13th championship.
I cannot wait for the 2022 Monster Jam season. World Finals 20 Championship title defense starts now.
But anyway,
Welcome back to the 2022 Monster Jam schedule announcement presented by BKT.
Like, is that
now, as we mentioned before, it's Monster Jam's 30th anniversary,
I'm so
but it's
confused.
also the 40th anniversary
like, are those 12
of
trucks like
Gravedigger.
in
We've seen a lot
automatic
of epic
invitations
trucks
or something
over the years, but Leslie, none more
I mean, it wouldn't
iconic
shock
or
me that was the
famous
case
than the
because
legendary
FELD'S
Gravedigger.
invitation process makes absolutely no sense.
Please welcome the icon, Gravedigger's Dennis Anderson.
Yeah, Gravedigger's 40th anniversary.
I got to tell you guys, man, this whole thing for the last 40 years was never a plan. It just happened. I took a bunch of stuff laying in the boneyard, put these big combine tractor tires on a truck, and created this mud truck that's really known today as a mega truck.
His life was dedicated to these trucks, to racing, competing, and traveling around the country.
And a lot of our childhood memories are always so crazy to think back on. My dad had a Gravedigger street truck. He wanted to drive it everywhere.
Man, I love those old Gravediggers, like when they first transitioned
a madman
to that black and green
Way back
version.
then, he was always the guy. He was the only guy.
I mean, it
He
looks
was the
good
one that
now,
was
but
wrenching on the truck.
back
He
then,
was the one
like,
that was
oh my
crashing
God.
the truck, winning in the truck, breaking the truck. I think that's where my dad got his passion from. Is just because he was eat, breathe, sleep Gravedigger all the time.
My favorite part of driving the trucks was being the show off and being the hero. I wanted to
like right there,
I
the
may
old
not have ran
grandma
the longest out
Gravedigger.
there, but you can bet one thing: if they were going to waste any film, they didn't waste it on me.
Adam came out of nowhere. Young age, he's still to this day the youngest world champion. He started in a certain position in Monster Jam where the caliber was here and he jumped in here.
There is pressure that people don't even realize, and I wasn't sure if Adam was going to be able to take it. And I'm going to tell you, man, once he got confidence, he was better at it than I was, and he was one hell of a driver.
Kristen Anderson with her first stadium freestyle win.
My little sister has come along and just turned everything for a loop. She's the pretty girl, the sweet girl that's driving the bad boy truck, and it brings in a whole nother world.
Gravedigger is the most iconic truck in Monster Jam. When they wanted me to get behind the wheel and really see what I had, I was nervous.
She's out there, she has no fear. And my favorite part is I feel like she proves people wrong. She's got the skill and the talent and the reckless abandon to show all the boys what's up.
I need to go to this place someday.
You know, when you look at the brand and how it has grown, that name has done so much for me, from curtains to bed sheets to now on NASCAR.
Oh, yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
It's pretty obvious in 40 years it's done nothing but get
It's all
bigger.
gr-
As a
it's great.
father,
That's
I
cool.
definitely hope my son follows in my footsteps, and I hope that he's going to be the one continuing on the Gravedigger legacy for another 40 years.
I hope that Gravedigger is something that people can love and, you know, be fans of for generations upon generations. But I just hope that I never get to see it end in my lifetime.
Gravedigger's been around for 40 years, longer than I have. And to see how it's affected other motorsports, other sports in general, and they strive to have that, but nobody can give that. It's not something that you can just create. It's got to be natural. None of us can be Dennis Anderson. We can all be a little bit of Gravedigger.
Every big win and every success along the way in the last 40 years, I've always thanked my fans, and I thank them for every nut and bolt of my truck and every shingle on my roof, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
I'm sure.
Now, Scott, I know that being around Monster Jam for the past 15 years myself, there's nothing that gets crowds more exciting than hearing that Gravedigger is in the building. And next season, every teamed Gravedigger
normally, yeah,
driver
unless
will
there's, like, you
showcase
know,
a
5
new
Gravediggers in the
40th
lineup.
anniversary paint scheme on their ride.
Like, that's the only time it's
and
not
Monster
exciting.
Jam World Finals 21
oh,
will
look,
celebrate 40
Tommy,
years
there's
of
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger with a special
look,
encore
Tommy, here
on
comes
Sunday night.
Gravedigger.
And everyone everywhere will get a chance to see the black and
look,
green wrecking
Tommy,
machine as Team
here comes
Gravedigger is slated to have a
Gravedigger.
driver and a truck
Again.
on every tour. Now, some of the best places to see that new 40th anniversary paint
look,
scheme
Tommy,
in action,
here
close and
comes the
personal,
fourth
is in the
Gravedigger.
arena. So right now, let's take a look at the drivers who will
look,
compete
Tommy,
on Arena
there's
Championship Series East
Gravedigger.
as we roll on with the 2022
Again.
Monster Jam Arena Tour
That's
Series
5
preview
Gravediggers in
presented by
one show.
UNOH.
So starting
Really?
off in Arena Championship
Okay.
Series East, Brandon Vincent will represent
arena
Team
crap. I don't care about
Gravedigger.
this.
I'm really pumped and excited to
Like,
see Cody Saucier
I don't even live
back.
anywhere
Man,
near
that kid
where
has
an arena
got
show
a
would
lot
be.
of skill for sure.
Except
Brianna
maybe
Mahan will be
Austin,
in Whiplash,
maybe?
and Bernard Light will be in a new ride this year in Megalodon.
And Chad Tingler coming back in Stone
Man, if I
Crusher.
still have to know
You know, we
Oklahoma
say
City,
that
I'd probably
seat time
care,
is
but I'm
everything.
just-
Chad Tingler, one of the longest
I live
tenured
like
drivers in
40
Monster
minutes
Jam.
away
Now we have
from
3
AT&T
Monster Jam
Stadium,
trucks
so yeah,
that are on
like, there
this
aren't any
tour
arena
without
shows
a driver yet. So first, let's talk about
around
Ice
here.
Cream
They-
Man
I mean, they could
and
probably do
FTI
one in
Torque. Now those are both JR
downtown Dallas, I
owned
think,
trucks,
at the
and then
American
sliding
Airlines
over you
Center,
have
they
a
just
Hook,
never
which
have.
is a Steve Sims truck. So both JR and Steve are two of the
Like,
most
okay,
well-respected
they do
owners
arena shows
in
at
Monster
the,
Jam. So I'm sure the drivers they
Pepsi
select
Center.
will be phenomenal
Yes, I said
on this
Pepsi
series.
Center.
And you've
because
got
in
to
my
give him
heart, it's
credit
still
for
called the
choosing
Pepsi
Chad
Center.
Tingler. He's kind of my one to watch on this
I'd say the
tour.
new
He
name,
has
but
more
I feel like
experience
YouTube might
in arenas
demonetize
than
this
any
video.
other driver on the
If it were
tour,
monetized,
and
that is.
he knows the little tips and tricks.
Okay, no, it's
and what
called
it
Ball
takes to
Arena,
really
but it's such a
make
stupid
a
name. I'm
crowd
not even
get
gonna
up
say
on
it.
their feet, and that's going to help him with fan
They do
scoring.
arena shows there with
Sometimes
ice under the
experience and
dirt.
seat time doesn't
The
always
hockey
get you the
ice.
win, but a guy that has a
Because, you know,
little
that's
bit of
where the
both, he's
Colorado
got
Avalanche
that
play.
young superstar
It's like, how
excitement and
did
the
they
seat
do
time to
that?
back it up is Brandon
They
Vincent,
have
driver
ice
of Gravedigger. When he
covered
came back into
with dirt,
Monster
which,
Jam
I mean,
about
not
midway through
literally. I know they
2021,
separate
he came in with a vengeance
with, like,
and
plywood
had
or
one of the better
something, but
racing records in Monster
still.
Jam. I think at one point he won 20 out of 23
How does it not
races. I don't see
crack
how
or
he is not the
I don't
favorite
know.
here.
You know, what's really cool about this situation,
Man, I feel
Scott, is the
bad for that
fact that
dude.
both
That
of
dude
those
just
drivers,
has to
Brandon
stand there
Vincent
the whole
and Cody
time.
Saucier,
Brought
they
to you
were
by Phillips
technicians for
TVs.
Monster Jam, and they slowly worked their way up the
Imagine
ladder
if, like,
all the way to
if
that seat,
Phillips
and they're
took this down
both
for
title
copyright
contenders on this tour.
because
I'm
of that.
excited to see what they have in store.
And the
Kinda
East
funny.
Series will kick things off in North Charleston,
what is
South
this?
Carolina, and then move up the East Coast to some historic Monster Jam cities like Worcester, Massachusetts,
Wait, Arena
Allentown,
Championship Series
Pennsylvania,
East.
Louisville, Kentucky,
I'm sorry,
Albany, New York,
Salinas,
and then
California
my favorite,
in the
Evansville,
East?
Indiana. That's actually where I
look at
hosted
this.
my
It's the
very
East
first Monster
schedule.
Jam.
I want to talk
and they
about
have
the Carolina
California
series
in
because
it.
I think it's going to be crucial in determining who
Fail.
gets the automatic bid to World Finals. And we start in North Charleston, South Carolina,
look
as you
at
mentioned.
this.
We
Look
have
at this.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Why
and
would you
Greenville,
put
South
California
Carolina. We all
in the
know that
East?
North Carolina, South Carolina, that is Gravedigger
Oh my
country and Ric
gosh.
Flair country. But for this show,
I'm-
it's Gravedigger country.
I'm
And
sorry,
Brandon
just
Vincent, of course, lives there
one
as well.
word.
So there is a
Fail.
huge hometown advantage for Gravedigger. We know that the fans vote at judgeszone.com, and you know in the past judging
Okay,
has
whoever
been
put California
a
in
little
the East towards
speculative
an
sometimes,
idiot.
Colt, when it comes to you know the voting.
Okay.
So it could be a huge
Like, there's
factor
no
knowing
shows
that there are
in
3
between
Carolina shows in
California
this thing,
and the
not
East
that Brandon
Coast.
Vincent
You
wouldn't
couldn't
earn
put
it
one
any
of
other
those
way,
in the
but
East
it just
instead?
give him an edge up there. And now, Colt, I
Okay,
have
but
fallen
wait a
in
minute.
love
Okay,
this
wait,
summer
wait,
with
wait,
these
wait, wait,
Monster
wait,
Jam
hold the
arenas
phone.
after spending most of my career
If
in
this is
stadiums.
the same lineup,
It's a smaller
then
atmosphere,
when they have
but the
to
energy
go to one of their shows on the East
absolutely
Coast, I don't remember
electric
the
when you
exact
pack
schedule.
a smaller
Some
group of
East
fans in a
Coast
smaller
show,
space.
they
You just
drive
get more
all the way
noise.
out
So
to
talk about who you
California,
think's
do
gonna
their
come
show,
out of this
drive all
series
the way
here
back
in
out to the East
and make it to Monster
What
Jam
kind
World
of
Finals.
fail
No, I have to
schedule
agree
is
with you when
that?
you say North Carolina is Gravedigger country, and
sorry.
it might be good
Okay,
for
no more
Brandon
yelling for
Vincent,
now.
but I'm going to have to go with my man Cody
Okay,
Saucier.
September 14th
A lot of people
for
don't realize he was
preferred
actually one
customers.
of the first guys to
I
pioneer
think that's in select
the
cities,
stopping,
though,
which has
so I don't know
led
if
to
that'll
what
be
we
the World
see
Finals or
today
not.
as the
We'll
skills
see.
challenge, a lot of the moonwalks and stuff like that. So if Cody can capitalize on that
And
and
then
keep
general
moving
public
forward,
is the
I feel like he's going to
21st.
run away with this championship
Man,
because
if
there's such a
I
small
can get
floor,
tickets
but
for the
if you
World
can add
Finals
that
like
flair
tomorrow,
and
that
new
would be
stuff,
great.
Cody's got it in the bag.
I don't know if I'll be able
But
to
the
do
one
that.
person
At
you
some
need to
point
keep
I
your
will. I
eye
just
on
don't know
is
if it will be
Brianna
tomorrow. I would love for it to be
Mahan,
tomorrow.
Whiplash. She also went to stadiums the last couple
you
of years.
think- I mean,
She's
it's the World
really
Finals. You
performed
think that'd be one of the
really
first to go on
well,
sale,
and at the
but
top level, so
who
she's going to
knows?
go hard. She's going to be one to watch.
Arena Championship Series East has some big talent, but we aren't going to stop there, guys, as
No,
we
like,
have 3
they should have called, okay, at the very least, they should have like
that are covering almost every
Arena Championship Series East, and then like in parentheses,
but let's
and
reveal
California.
who'll be driving on the West Series.
And you talk about big talent and a female driver that has a lot of big talent, which led to a championship, is our reigning World Finals Freestyle champion, Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo. And we have another World Finals champion in Armando Castro and El Toro Loco, and Tristan England returning to Earthshaker. So the three-time Triple Threat Series champion going back to arenas in Earthshaker. And we said there'd be a Gravedigger truck on every tour, and that is an absolute promise. We just don't have a driver announced yet.
Like half of these trucks are not even belt trucks, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I actually like having some non-belt trucks in
West will also include
the lineup, but wow, like I haven't seen a 50-50 lineup like this in a while, unless my memory's just failing on me.
Driven by Dave
Because I thought usually it would be like, for an arena show like this, it'd be like
just phenomenal
6 filled trucks and then maybe like 2 non-fills. I don't remember it being 50-50.
The husband-wife team of Travis Mowry driving Extreme
Attitude,
and his wife
maybe there
Kayla
was
Miguez driving Jailbird.
husband and wife dynamic could lead to some awkward conversations on the ride to the next city, depending on how the events go. So, Travis, very young kid, Kaylin as well. I know they're a huge family, but Travis has a little spark to him sometimes. He talks about his relationship with his father-in-law, Darren Miguez, and his wife, Kaylin Miguez. But I want to talk about Tristan England and the return to Earthshaker when he came back midway through 2021 and ended up taking over Megalodon for Adam Anderson. Just came back in such an impressive way, started putting together competition wins, started winning event championships. And I know after talking to him, one thing he wanted was to come back to Earthshaker.
This has been going for 30 minutes.
Now he has that. So when I look at this lineup, I think he has to be the favorite as a three-time Triple Threat Series champion, now back in the truck that he made famous.
Video of this entire show is a bad idea.
I have to totally agree with you on that, Scott, and that's why he's my pick to win this series. We talked about Lindsey Reed being the past World Finals champion. She did, no doubt, have a great run at that World Finals. But the thing about this is a season-long tour. You have to have a great run each and every event, and I don't think Lindsey's going to quite be up to the task, Leslie. I think that Tristan England's going to be the one to go out there and put it on.
Did they say anything yet about the World Finals?
The Arena Championship Series West will kick off in Salt Lake City,
waiting,
and
but
it
they
is
keep
a
padding it
small
out.
but mighty arena and a great
Okay,
place
see what this is
to head out
stupid.
on
What
the
they
road.
have shows
Then
in
we'll head up
California
to
here.
Tacoma, Washington,
Why was that one
down
show
to
in Salinas in
Sacramento,
the East?
Fargo,
What is it?
North
Arena
Dakota,
Championship
Nampa,
Series
Idaho,
West.
Fresno, Des Moines,
Which, okay, so you have to
Moline,
show
and I'm
up in,
excited to
I think
see
that's
Colorado
Ontario,
Springs on here.
which I know that was
Green
kind
Bay,
of stupid,
Wisconsin,
but
at the tail end of that
they put
series,
Ontario
the
in the
Green Bay
West and
Packers,
California in the
champions,
East,
so to speak. Which that event being right before World Finals, that could be where we crown the champion on
whoever
this
put
tour.
these
But
shows
I am
together,
circling Wichita, Kansas. I've said it before. I'm going to circle with my finger. In Trust Bank Arena, I had a chance to go there in 2021 this year and host some of the events there. A phenomenal town, an incredible atmosphere at the arena, some of the best funnel cakes I've ever had. It is a Monster Jam city, and you're going to want to go there. We got a long way to go.
What's even the point of having East and West
coming
at that
up, we
point?
will give you a glimpse of a brand new
Just have,
Monster
like,
Jam truck
Tour
being revealed
A
this year,
or
and we'll
Tour
tell you
B or
who's going to be
something like
driving
that.
it. We'll also take a look at the complete schedule for Stadium Championship Series Red, and you will get a sneak peek of the return of the biggest stage
so I
of
am
them all,
utterly
Monster
confused at
Jam
this
World
point.
Finals,
So,
all that and more.
kind of like I expected,
Monster Jam
there was
2022 schedule
they've done
announcement
Stadium
is brought to
Championship
you
Series
by
Yellow.
Lucas Oil.
They're about to do
It
Red.
works.
The Orlando show
Time
is
now
part
for
of the Yellow
another
Tour,
Unleash
even
the
though it's
Beast
actually the
moment
World
of 2021
Finals.
brought to you by
I have no
Monster
idea. I mean, that's what it sounds like right now. Oh, come on, no more highlights. I mean, they're cool highlights. Okay, yeah, that was cool, but I just want to see like the announcements.
Welcome back to the
If I wanted to watch
2022
highlights, I'd
Monster
watch a
Jam
different
season
video.
announcement presented by BKT. We're so excited to announce the 5 series championships that will make up the 2022 Monster Jam season, as 48 Monster Jam drivers will compete for a chance at the 24 spots at World Finals 21. So right now we're going to dig right into the 2022 Monster Jam Stadium Championship Series Red preview presented by Lucas Oil.
And we'll have a battle between student and professor, as we'll see Tyler Menninga representing
Okay,
Team
so this is the
Gravedigger,
Red
the
Series.
student against Professor Tom Mentz
The
and Max
non-World
D.
Finals
Series champion
series, I
Ryan
guess. I don't
Anderson
know.
will be in Son of a Digger. Mark List and El
Gesture.
Toro
I wonder if
Loco.
Gesture's gonna have a
Todd
different
LeDuc
color this
is
year. That'd be
back.
cool.
I'm sure you can expect some
Yeah,
of those
we've had
leaps out
orange,
there.
green,
And then Cynthia
purple,
Gautier
and
will be
blue.
piloting the brand new Lucas Oil
Let's do red.
stabilizer.
Yeah, red would be
Ryan
good.
Disharoon bringing Saigon Shaker back. Team Tom Fuller Motorsports represented with Matt
Wait, what in the world is
Pagliarulo
that
and Nick
Lucas Oil
Pagliarulo, Jester and
stabilizer
Kraken.
truck?
John Gordon in Bad Company. Jamie Garner in
Is that like a big
Overboard.
red truck?
And his teammate Cole Venard in the Black Pearl.
I think
I did not know
Coltonard's
until
gonna
now
be the sleeper
that
on
truck
this
even
tour.
existed.
You know, he starts a little bit slow, gets his feet wet, and then really dives in. And so we've really seen him elevate his freestyle game with the walk the plank. It's a thing of beauty when he can pull it off in competition. And I think that he's going to be one to watch in this crew of so many talented drivers.
So here's
And
the
walk
Championship
backflip
Series
is
Red.
one of, if not the
That's
most
driver
impressive
lineup.
moves in Monster Jam.
I
McCall, you
already
said
saw
it's a mistake, right?
It is a mistake that he capitalizes on. He under-rotates a backflip, potentially breaking the
like,
truck,
what does this have
but then
to do with
pulls it off.
highlights?
Awesome job.
Or, I
So
mean,
Stadium
with the
Championship Series
announcements,
Red,
seriously?
some tough competition. You mentioned, Tom Mentz, Ryan Anderson, Todd LeDuc. Ryan Anderson going to be tough to dethrone in any series, winning this year's Stadium Championship Series. But let's talk about Tyler Menninga getting his first opportunity at a Stadium Championship Series. All this kid does is
I
win,
can't take it seriously.
no matter
Like,
what,
oh,
no
this
matter where he
driver's
is,
gonna be
arenas,
unstoppable. That
stadiums,
driver's
and I
gonna be
think he has
unstoppable.
what it takes
Like,
to
I mean,
win
again, it's not
this
because they're
entire
bad
series.
drivers.
But Cole,
It's just
what
because
challenge is
like,
he going to have
the
moving
outcomes
from
of
the
these
arenas
events
where
are
he's been
so
successful
dictated by the fans.
to a competition floor.
It's like the scores don't even mean anything half the time, you know?
Believe it or not, I've had this conversation with both
like
him and
dribbler goes out there, hits 2 jumps and breaks down, it's like takes the lead.
Extremely hard. Then add the momentum.
There's one trick. It wasn't grip digger, I don't think. There was like some other truck.
Even more hard
I went to
because the truck's just moving so much faster.
Where,
all that weight's
it was a 2-wheel
so
skills competition.
So that's one thing Tyler's going to have to do.
Adam Anderson,
He's going to have to overcome quickly. And we've seen it bite him a couple times.
Does a donut and wins the skills challenge.
He's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
It's like,
he's a driver that's made it to the final round of World Finals racing a few times and has yet to win. So I know it's got to weigh heavily on him.
It's unreal how fast he was at World Finals. Like I honestly, he was going so fast. It was scary down the
official judges. I can see that, but it's like it's hard for me to take seriously. They keep hyping, oh, this guy's going to win all these championships. Oh, that guy's he's probably going to win a championship. It's like, well, if the fans allow him to, sure.
I'll look at these competition
I was
tracks
like favorites.
in these different stadiums. So let's take a look at the Road to World Finals for Stadium Championship Series Red.
So we got this.
They'll kick things off at the Alamo Dome, a Monster Jam favorite there in San Antonio, Texas, and then go to St. Louis, Missouri, which has one of the biggest competition floors in Monster Jam. We'll hit up Florida, and then Arlington, Texas, Pensacola, Indianapolis, a huge showstopper event there, and I'm really excited to see Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan back on the map.
Wow, okay, so Denver has like several shows. They have a show at
one of the
Ball
best
Arena
stadium areas that I've ever been to.
Colorado
where you have the Eagle Stadium, you have the Philly Stadium, a whole bunch of entertainment, so it's a great place for fans to go and have a good time. I love Tampa on
Denver,
there.
but wait, okay, if there's that many fans, like why do they keep having shows at like smaller venues?
Home of the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, but I love going back to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It is a beautiful, beautiful building.
Green
and
Bay.
I've only ever been there in the winter, so the fact that it's going to be February, but maybe it might be a little warmer than usual in Minneapolis.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd have to be, I guess.
I don't agree with you many times at all, but I will agree with you on Minneapolis.
Colt Stadium Championship Series Red, a lot of big names, over 17 World Finals championships. That's a lot. Ryan Anderson is here, the reigning Stadium Championship Series champion. Who can unseat him, or can anybody unseat him and take this series?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, look, Orlando's back on there.
This is actually the hardest call for me. That whole
it makes sense now. It was confusing as all get out before.
Talented. I'm just going to have to go with my gut on this one.
Oh, my gosh.
Ryan Anderson's going to walk away with it. You know, he's got the whole package. He's so fast
I don't know who's double right now.
He does so good in skills. In his freestyle,
I thought that was red going by, but it wasn't. It was yellow.
And the thing is, he's back in
I actually thought for a second, like Orlando was also part of the red tour. Like they're part of all the tours at once.
Every single weekend. So Ryan Anderson is definitely my big pick. But like we said earlier, Scott, Tyler Meninga.
Oh my gosh.
Got to keep an eye on that kid. He's got some good stuff up his sleeve, and I hope he can put the whole package together.
And don't forget about, guys, our World Finals high jump champion, Cynthia Gauthier. She's joining us now from the Great Clips Cam. Cynthia, welcome. We are so excited to have you with us here this afternoon. So how exciting was it for you?
Okay, yeah, so like half of this has just been highlights and pointless interviews.
It means so much. Missing like a year and a half competing, I just realized how Monster Jam was a big part of my life. I mean, it's kind of like a second family for me.
At all when they
the
came
Monster
back
Jam
in 2020
fans were talking to us through social media. But to get that phone call and be like, hey, it's time, you're getting back in your seat and back in racing. I was kind of nervous because it's been a little bit, but you know, it's kind of riding a bicycle. You don't forget it.
Okay, yeah, okay, that truck right there, that purple monster Dalmatian.
Is that you're going to be the pilot of the brand new
that truck was only made for
merchandising. And
I guarantee you.
What does it mean to
how many people?
Okay,
they talked earlier about like, oh, we get all these emails and stuff.
And to represent
how many emails do you think they got from fans who are like,
hey,
Belle, can you make this this Galaxy-themed Dalmatian truck? I guarantee, like, not a single email, I guarantee you. They didn't get a single email asking for something like that. I guarantee you.
Logo when I was kid,
even like the dumbest of Feld fans wouldn't have asked for that.
To me, it's a company that really
well, okay, unless Deepak Chopra's a Monster Jam fan. Maybe he asked for it.
That stabilizer truck is just going to be amazing. I'm so excited to see it in person.
Okay, here, we got a new truck here. This is the one I was talking about. Okay, that's actually not bad.
don't know if you know, but Forrest
it looks
Lucas
half done.
built
I mean,
that
the back
company
half
in the
isn't
back
done.
of
They
his
should add
bowler
something there
30
instead of
years
just
ago.
being
So I have so much
the
respect.
chassis.
It's a family
But-
company, and I'm
I mean,
just
it looks
super stoked
unfinished, but I
about
guess
this
what is
opportunity.
You've been
there?
at the forefront of
Looks
the
pretty
women's
good.
evolution in
I mean,
Monster
the colors
Jam.
are good,
So
design's
how
good,
much
but it
pride
looks
would it
unfinished.
give
They need to
you
add something to the
be able to
back.
go out
Not
and
just make
show
it like
these young
bare
girls and
chassis.
female fans everywhere that you can be the only female competitor
It looks
and
like
beat
they, like,
these
ran out of
other
parts
11
or
male
something.
drivers and win this series?
They're like,
You know
hey,
what?
sir,
It means a lot
we
to
ran
me
out of
that
parts.
I
I'll
get
go
that
forget it.
opportunity
Just
to represent
send it
all
out
the
there.
girls out there and show that we can do it too. I mean, with Monster Jam, it's pretty amazing. I mean, we get to compete on the same track with the same Monster Jam truck, same helmet, anything. So it's kind of cool. We all race at the same
my
level.
gosh.
So
Just
when the
get on
helmet
with the
is
World
on,
Finals
it's game
already.
on. We all want to win. So I love it. I love this sport,
Okay,
and I
that's
just love
something
the
else I
fact
hate
that
too about these
we get a lot
interviews.
of
It's like
victory
we
in the
all
last
want to
couple of
win.
years. I mean,
Oh, really? I
every
thought you
weekend I
wanted
see,
to
like,
lose.
girls getting overall victories. So
I thought you
we're
wanted to
there.
lose.
We're in-
Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
We're in fire,
It's like,
so
oh my
watch out
God.
next year, guys.
We're excited to keep our eyes on you for
Excuse
Stadium
me.
Championship Series Red to see
Like we all
what you
wanna
can
win.
bring
Oh,
to that
really?
tour. Thank you
Would've
so
never
much
guessed.
for taking time out of your busy schedule for joining us here, and we'll see you out on the track, Cynthia.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go
Thanks
out there
for
and
having
compete
me.
as hard as I can.
Tickets for select cities
Will
on
slap
this
me
series will go on
twice and call
pre-sale
me
beginning
stars.
Tuesday,
I
September
would have
14th
never
for preferred
guessed
customers.
that.
Again, you can sign up to become a preferred customer absolutely free at monsterjam.com. Tickets for select events for the general public go on sale beginning September 21st. Check monsterjam.com often for new markets going on sale,
Okay.
updates,
We get it.
announcements,
You've
and our
already
preferred
said- you've already
customers will be
pointed
the
this
first to
out.
know. So what are you waiting for? Go right now. Sign up to be a preferred
Okay,
customer.
so I'm just gonna give you
So
my
we're beginning
thoughts
to
so far.
wind it down, but your
Unless I
chance
get
to get in on the
interrupted
action will
by
continue
something
all
important.
season long.
Okay,
Up next,
so
we'll look
kind
at
of
the
the
path
summarize
of
so
one of the
far.
most
All right, so
anticipated
far,
arena tours in recent memory, and you'll find
it's
out
been pretty
how
much the
you
same
can
so
win
far
the
as
triple of a
2019,
lifetime to the
except we
biggest
haven't
event of
had
year,
the
Monster
merchandise
Jam World
announcement.
Finals 21.
Yeah, because remember in 2019 that was when
Monster
the
Jam
zombie themed
2022
trucks
schedule
announcement happened. Oh
is
my
brought
gosh.
to you by Beat KT.
Oh, that was a joke.
Growing
Oh yeah, we
together.
also haven't seen like the track designs either. I haven't
Hey,
seen
this
that
is Adam
yet.
Anderson. This is Bryce Kinney.
Not that I
Lindsey
expect
Reed
much of
here.
that.
This is Tyler Duke.
Ryan Anderson to drive a son of a
But,
digger here.
we haven't
And
had
in
that yet.
2022,
Haven't had the
you fans
merchandise
better be ready.
We're excited
advertisements
for
yet.
2022.
We're going to go back wild. We've got
But
5
but,
tours,
like,
5
besides that,
Monster
and
Jam
I'm sure
tours
that'll
coming
come
back
later,
around
but
the United States, and you better get
besides
ready.
that, it's been pretty much
We've
the
got
same
some
so
action
far.
coming your way that you will never forget.
We're coming to your city, so go to monsterjam.com. Check out what cities we're coming to.
I personally cannot wait to meet each and every one of you.
This is going to be the best year of Monster Jam yet.
Okay,
30
what was the
years
point
is
of that?
incredible and such a proud
That was
achievement
literally
for the
just a
entire
random video of
organization.
the drivers
In that
like,
time, we've
"We're
seen so
gonna
many
come to a
legends
city near
made,
you.
and the
Be on
great
the
part
lookout.
is
We
that
can't
those
wait to
moments
see you."
continue to happen every single
we
week
couldn't figure
on dirt
any of
tracks
that out
across the
already?
world. Right now, it's time for our final tour announcement for the 2022 Monster Jam season
Okay, wait a
Arena
minute. Okay,
Championship
they're on
Series
Stadium
Central.
Championship Series
So let's
Red
continue
right now.
on with the
I wanna see
2022
the-
Monster Jam Arena Tour Series preview presented
show it
by
already?
UNOH.
And representing
no,
Team
disappear, never mind.
Gravedigger on Arena Championship
Arena
Series
Championship
Central
Series
will be
Central.
Kristen
Okay, I'm waiting for them to.
Veteran Tony Oaks.
Oh my
and
gosh,
Soldier
they
Fortune
didn't even
Black
finish the
Ops.
lineup for this.
Elvis Linez,
There's
the,
two trucks that
young
they don't even. Oh
up-and-comer
my
in El
gosh.
Toro Loco. It was really
Sorry,
exciting
I hit the
to
desk
see
and
him
moved
at
the
his
mouse,
very
I guess,
first
but-
Monster Jam event. And then Barry
Okay,
Musauer
this
will
is
be
Central.
back in
So
Zombie.
I would bet money right now one of the
new
chokes is gonna be
generation
somewhere
of
on the
superstar,
coast.
second generation drivers, Zach Garner
I'm calling
and
it right now.
Wildside,
There's gonna be
and
at
John
least
Zimmer
one
Jr.
show, like,
in
somewhere
Terminal
on the
Velocity.
East
They will
Coast
be
or the West
joined
Coast.
by 2 other Monster Jam trucks
like,
and
Seattle
drivers
be
that will
on
be
here or
announced at a
something.
later date. So again, the place to be is monsterjam.com.
And I'm just guessing,
We'll
by the way.
have all the
I
updates
haven't, like,
and
I don't
announce
know
the
any
remaining
of
2
this.
drivers and trucks for this lineup.
Because I don't think any of this was
I'm
announced.
really interested to
before
see
this
how
announcement
Elvis
video,
Linez
'cause that
fares
would be
on
kinda
this
pointless,
tour.
wouldn't it?
We've seen him in
Okay.
the Great Clips Mohawk Warriors truck as they added a second truck over the course of the last season, and how
They
well
added
he's
a
done
second
in
Mohawk
that
Warrior truck?
winning overall event championships.
Oh,
and the
my
passion
God.
that he
Okay,
has
like,
for the sport
hate
and the
this
way
truck,
that he's
but,
come
like,
into it as being club help.
why would they add a
kind
second
of just
truck to
lending
this,
a
you
hand
know?
wherever he could.
I mean,
to
okay,
becoming a driver. It's really something special.
I know some people.
I was
Okay,
so
wait.
impressed
Hang on.
with what he did
Hold
in
that
the
thought.
Great
Hold that thought.
Mohawk
I want to read the
Warrior
bottom here.
truck
Okay.
up through the arena
This is
tours. I was
red.
there when he won some of those event championships.
I just want to make sure
he,
Orlando's not on here.
Personifies
It's
the
not.
fan
Okay,
to
it ends with April
superstar.
23rd,
He started coming,
Denver.
as you said, 2 years old, and as club
Okay,
help,
yeah,
he literally was a guy
I had a
pesky
complete
kid
loss.
you
I
just
don't know
couldn't
why
get rid of, who was just
May
around raising his
23rd.
hand, volunteering to do whatever it took, and now he's
Yeah.
a driver.
Yeah,
Hats off to him. I want to talk talk about the competition between Kristen Anderson
I don't get
and
it.
Bari Musawir.
Although
These are two that competed on the
should I be
Stadium
surprised
Championship
that
Series in
Feld
2021.
put together
so a
a
lot of
confusing
experience there.
presentation?
Kristen Anderson going back into arenas has become the superstar we all knew she was going to be. But Bari Musawir,
and, you know, something else that maybe I just didn't notice this before.
He's done it everywhere.
Or just haven't talked about it, but yeah, it's like
arena series.
This has been going for 40 minutes now. It's 6:40 p.m. I'm looking at my clock on my other computer screen.
All right. Now that we've talked about
This
the
started
competition,
40
let's
minutes
look
ago.
at the cities on Arena Championship
They could have announced
Central.
all of this.
So they'll kick things off in Baltimore. I know that's
like
your favorite.
10
that
minutes.
You won't stop talking
15
about later.
maybe at most.
Then
Oh
we'll
my
head to
gosh,
Kansas
look how
City,
many East
Missouri, and
Coast
when you
cities
come out
are
of
on
the
there.
T-Mobile Center, the streets smell like barbecue, and that's my favorite because I always bring it
Okay,
back to
like
food.
there are only
New
2
Jersey,
shows on this
Elmont,
entire tour
New
that you
York,
can even begin to
Austin,
consider
Texas,
central.
Then head to the Midwest,
Austin, Texas,
Toledo, Ohio,
and Kansas
Grand
City.
Rapids, Columbus,
Those are like the only 2 in the
Cincinnati,
central.
and my favorite,
Everything else is either, well, most of it's like in the
Pennsylvania.
east.
I love the Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza.
Look at that. Okay,
Austin,
all but 3 of those
Texas
shows are like up in New
the
England.
New Hollywood. A lot of movies
And you
getting
call
made
that the
there,
Central
a lot of film
Tour?
festivals. That city is paved in gold. I'm telling you, the nicest airport
And
I have
Oklahoma
ever
City
been
was
to,
in, like,
and it
the
only gets
east.
better
Well,
from there.
I
So
don't
Austin,
even know at this
Texas
point.
is going to be a great
Oh my
weekend. But yes,
gosh.
Leslie, you were right. I am from Baltimore.
What was the
I will
point of
never
calling
not
this the
be
East
from
West Central?
Baltimore.
Like,
I
what
will
was the
always,
point?
You know, be that Baltimore
There's nothing
kid,
East, West,
the
or
Royal
Central
Farms
about
Arena
these
to
tours.
kick things off. It's the first
Nothing.
time I ever saw Dennis Anderson drive. Gravedigger was in that building. How fitting would it be for Kristen Anderson to come in week 1 on this series and win in that building on the 40th anniversary of Gravedigger? All right, Cole, we just announced the 5th and final tour, so
what
very
you just said
competitive
right there.
mix here as well.
What would
comes
it be
out
like
of the
if Gravedigger
Central and
could win
stands
the
tall
40th
as a series
anniversary?
champion?
You know, everybody's probably
I
going to
feel
think
like that
I'm
was
crazy
him,
for
like,
this. I'm
kinda
going to have to bet against an
signaling
Anderson. I've
to the
talked about
fans,
it
like, hey,
before.
friends.
And if you want to win this
Between you and
entire
me,
championship,
that
consistency
fan judging
is
app
key.
that we use, or
so
not the app, but the website.
Mr. Consistent,
yeah, just
Bari
give him the
Musawir.
boost.
He was so
just give him a 10 out of 10. Like, it doesn't matter if he hits one jump and then breaks down. Just
The fans are
give him a 10 because we have to make it fitting for the 40th anniversary.
Speaking of Mr. Consistency,
it
joining
feels
us
like they're
now
like
from the
pressuring
Great
fans to like who they're voting
is the
for.
driver of Zombie, Bari Musawir. Bari,
I mean, it's bad
welcome
enough they
into
have
the
a fan judging
2022
system in the
Monster
first
Jam
place.
schedule
And they
announcement.
encourage
So out of the gate, you
bias
just saw your
judging?
lineup a minute ago. What are your thoughts on your competition when you see your tour?
Man, I love this lineup. It's a stacked field. I mean, you got some veterans
Okay,
like
the Yellow
myself.
Championship tour
Tony
is going
Oaks
by
has been
one
on
time.
Arena
I want
tour
to see
with me the past
because there's
few
one show I
years.
saw
But now we
on
got some
the on
newcomers,
April
some new
30th.
up-and-coming, huge,
I want to see if there's anything
talented
between that
names.
April
When you
30th
talk
show
about Zach Garner
and the World,
and John Zimmer Jr.
the
Those
Orlando
guys are
show,
hungry.
which I
They
think
have
is
a
the World
point to
Finals.
prove,
But I don't know.
And they are
Let's see
excellent
here.
drivers.
Okay,
so
April 16th,
it's really going to be exciting to
April
watch that tour
23rd, 24th,
unfold.
Hamilton.
So the
Wait, that's a stadium
asterisk
tour?
that kind of
I
follows
don't know.
you
Okay,
in
April
your
30th.
career, the elephant
Okay,
in the
yeah.
room,
So
so
April
to speak,
30th is East
is going back to the racing
and then
finals
the
2
Orlando
years
show's
ago.
not for another
where you
month
crossed
after
the finish
that.
line first, but your red
So
lit
date-wise,
and
the
Jimmy
Orlando
Cretan
show
won the
seems
World
more
Finals
distant
Racing Championship.
out.
Now this season, you win your series, you
Kinda
punch
makes
your
more
ticket
sense,
to your
but again,
home stadium, which
still
is
don't know
Campbell
why it's
Stadium
part
in
of the Yellow
Orlando.
Tour.
You get that shot at redemption.
And I imagine there's going
Is
to be a
that
green
something that is
tour
in the back
at
of your
some
mind
point.
at all?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's in the back of my mind.
Dude, is he
when
sitting
I'm
in like
kinda
a jail
off the
cell
track
right
and
now?
Not really focused on the event at hand at that moment. But you know, when I'm done
I'm sorry,
at
but
home
like,
just
I
thinking
see
about it,
that
or
background. I was
my
like,
son
where
wants
is
to
he?
rewatch Monster
Like, that
Jam
can't
World
be his
Finals,
house.
It's like, okay, it punches you
Like,
right
did the
back
dude
in
literally
the
get
face, and
arrested?
you have
Like,
to deal with that reality of,
officers, I have to do this
being
Feld video.
right
So, like,
at
they
the
gave him
edge
his
of
fire
winning
suit or whatever, and let him do his recording, and then, like, he had to get, like, oh.
Talk about World Finals.
I'm
I still
joking,
think
obviously.
about
That
it.
probably didn't
I still
happen,
feel
but
like
it's like,
that was my race.
why
to
is he
win,
standing in a room
and,
or sitting in,
hopefully we can
like,
make it
what
back
room is
there
he
and
in
do
right
one
now?
better,
Like, what is
this
that?
coming year.
It looks like he's
being
sitting
at Monster Jam World Finals is already stressful enough for drivers. So how much more stress is added to you personally by being in your hometown, and that's basically your home track?
I kind of look at it as like motivation because.
Oh wait, they're talking about Orlando. Hang on.
My family
No,
there.
they're not.
You know, my son loves Monster Jam, so I really just want to go out there and do good for not only my family but the home state State fans, the hometown fans.
I laughed way harder at that
up
than I should have.
And I talked to throughout the year, and they just encourage me. So I don't feel the pressure of it. Of course, I say that now. You know, we're a lot of months
at least we had a good
away,
laugh
so
waiting
that
for
might
the
change, but for
World
right
Finals
now,
announcement.
I'm cool,
I need
calm,
some water.
collected, and hopefully ask me that again when it comes time for Monster Jam World Finals.
You can't actually see it right now for obvious reasons.
He's a two-time Guinness World Record holder. He's Shaquille O'Neal's favorite Monster Jam driver. Thank you, Barry Musauer. Very much looking forward to seeing you back in the arenas next season.
Musauer, so that's how you pronounce his last name. Great.
Coming up, the 2022
now if I do a Feld
championship
video in the
tours
future and I
have
talk about it, I
been
can
laid
actually say his
out.
name
The
right
World
without
Finals is
mispronouncing
set,
it.
And these drivers, crew chiefs, and technicians now have
So the good thing I got out of
goal:
this video,
to
I
etch
guess,
their
because I hate
names in
mispronouncing
Monster
people's
Jam
names.
history as world champions. Find out what's in store for the return of Monster Jam World Finals next.
Okay, whoever's driving that Soldier Fortune truck.
And here's one more Unleash the Beast moment of
Oh my
2021.
God, I thought we did this already.
Energy.
Ryan's a very technical driver.
Did we not already do this? Did we not already do these highlights?
Slows it up into a stopping. Oh, he's not. He's got it on one wheel.
That's a good highlight. Don't get me wrong. Like that's cool, but
It doesn't matter.
we came here to see the announcement. Like that's the only reason why they're showing this stuff is so they can pad it out. Like, this is technically not even relevant. Okay, if this was the awards ceremony for the awards of the 2021 season, okay, sure, that would make sense. But this is a announcements video for next year. So why are we talking about
Show off your
this
fandom
year
with your favorite
when the
Monster
video's
Jam
supposed to be
truck
about
merchandise.
next
Visit
year?
MonsterJamSuperstore.com for the largest collection of t-shirts, hats, flags, and more for each of your favorite trucks. Now, for a limited time, you can use the code 22KICKOFF tonight.
Well, so far
to
we haven't had any
off your entire
retarded
purchase.
merchandise
The offer
line
does end at
announced,
11:59 p.m.
so that's
see
good news.
MonsterJamSuperstore.com.
Right, because I was kind of half
and
expecting them to
exclusions.
announce more of the ones that the Gears and Galaxies lineup.
As all of
But
these
maybe they finally
drivers will be
realized that
going
was a
at
bad
it to
idea
get
and got
that
rid of it.
invite to Monster Jam World Finals. Monster Jam World Finals 21 will be in Orlando, Florida, and will take place on Saturday, May 21st and Sunday, May 22nd.
Yes!
The
It is
biggest
in Orlando.
pit party
Yes!
of the year begins on Saturday morning, and entry to that pit party is included in the price of your ticket.
Okay, that's cool.
Saturday night will feature the racing competition and the skills challenge, followed by a very special 30th anniversary encore.
Oh,
the
that would
pit
be
party
cool.
opens on Sunday morning, followed by the high jump competition and freestyle, and the weekend will close with an emphatic special Gravedigger 40th anniversary encore.
And if you're planning your trip to World Finals, make it a 3-day weekend, because on Friday, May 20th, there will be a bowling event in the afternoon that will benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And then on Friday night, we'll have the Monster Jam Award Show, followed by the Monster Jam Hall of Fame Class of 2022 induction ceremony. You can find all the details and information on the events
That'd
in
be
travel
kinda
packages
interesting.
at monsterjam.com. Leslie, you going to be in the bowling tournament?
You know it.
All right.
You have me
Straight, all
sold at Digger Encore. End of story.
You had me sold at Impact.
All right, yeah, so the World Finals is going to be
Tickets
in
for
Orlando
Monster Jam
again.
World Finals
Wait.
go on sale September 14th at 10 a.m. Eastern. And for your chance to win a trip for
my
4
tickets
to
tomorrow.
Orlando, sign up
Tomorrow.
at monsterjam.com.
So I can already see the comments now from people who are like, dude, you spent like half the video roasting Phil, now you're excited about going to the World Finals. I mean, okay, I gotta admit, I have never been to a World Finals before. I never did go when they were in Las Vegas. I kind of wanted to, just never got the chance. So it'll be kind of cool actually going to the World Finals in Orlando. And you know what? Maybe it'll be cool. Who knows? Maybe they'll have crush cars. Because you know what? I just realized they have not announced the track renderings yet.
Here we go, and he's got it. Big win. Oh my gosh, that was huge. World Finals high jump champion Cynthia Gautier off the container ranch. Perfect. Come on, buddy, yeah. And he just set sail. Cowabunga. What a save. Whoa.
Okay, I forgot, was that
There
10
are
a.m.
24
Eastern time or
spots currently
Central?
open in the field of competition at Monster Jam
I'll have
World
to go back and
Finals.
look at-
And
look
to
at
get
that.
one of the 5 automatic bids, the rules are simple. Win your championship, and you are on your way to Universal Orlando, which is where I will be on Thursday, not Friday, but
what?
Thursday. Just close it up. The 5 series winners get an
Dude,
automatic
that's
bid
hilarious,
to compete for
'cause you
a
know
World
what?
Finals
We're actually planning on
championship,
going there
and the
before
other
the World
19
Finals.
spots will be filled
We're gonna
via
get there,
at-large
like-
bids based on a
We're gonna be
driver's
in Orlando
performance
for like a
throughout the
week, and
season.
we're gonna
Now,
go to
Coach,
Universal, like,
you've
before
been
that,
to World
so
Finals.
we might
you've
run into that guy, who
competed
knows?
At World Finals. So what does it mean as a driver to get that automatic bid?
You said simple. One thing about it, Scott, it's never going to be simple. You have got to get through each and every event. You have to be consistent all the way
I have to go back.
the end if you want to make it to Monster Jam World Finals. It's not about that one event. You have to be...
Okay, I'm kind of breaking with tradition here. I'm going back in time.
Open in the field of competition in Monster Jam World Finals. And to get one of the 5 automatic bids, the rules are simple. Win your championship, and you are on your way to Universal Orlando, which is where I will be on Thursday. Not Friday, but Thursday. It's close enough. The 5 series winners get an automatic bid to compete for a World Finals championship, and the other 19 spots will be filled via at-large bids based on a driver's performance throughout the season. Now, Colt, you've been to World Finals. You have competed at World Finals. So what does it mean as a driver to get that automatic bid?
You said simple. One thing about it, Scott, it's never going to be simple. You have got to get through each and every event. You have to be consistent all the way to the end if you want to make it to Monster Jam World Finals. It's not about that one event. You have to be smart. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a good crew. You have to have the whole world come together just right for you if you want to get that championship and make it to Monster Jam World Finals. I can't wait to see who gets it done.
Tickets for select cities will go on pre-sale beginning on Tuesday, September 14th for preferred customers. You can sign up to become a preferred customer absolutely free at monsterjam.com. Tickets for select events for the general public go on sale beginning September 21st.
Yeah, the World Finals is one of them.
Check monsterjam.com often for new markets going on sale, updates and announcements, and our preferred customers will be the first to know. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now to become a preferred customer.
This season is going to be absolutely epic, and what a phenomenal way to get fans back in their seats and into the action for 2022.
Well, the great part, Scott, is that the fun just doesn't stop here. Throughout the season, we'll be announcing special events, stops, and contests. So you fans, make sure you stay locked into monsterjam.com, or you can tune in and watch Monster Jam TV with Scott, Colt, and myself every week to see more market ads and special appearances coming to a city near you.
On November 13th on NBC during our preview show, we're going to unveil the 2021 Monster Jam Award winners, and you will be able to vote for the fan favorite category. Now, there are 24 drivers who have competed or still are competing in 2021, but only one of them can be the fan favorite, and that is all up to you, so make sure you vote. Keep checking monsterjam.com for information on when you can vote, and then tune in to NBC on November 13th to see who wins. 5 star-studded tours have been announced tonight. Leslie, which one are you looking most forward to?
For me, it's all about arena championships.
Okay, so I think the highlights are pretty much
You've
done,
got the inventor of the stoppie, Cody Saucier. Who
they
knows what else
this,
he'll come up with? And then
you Colt.
You know, I'm going to have to freestyle. I mean, it's going to be out of control.
So I think it's pretty much over.
Stadium Series Red is what I'm watching.
Because I think they ended
Stadium
with the World
Championship Series
Finals.
Yellow.
They're just
I'm
doing
excited
their
to see
padding. They wanted to get out to like 1 hour.
Season, and of course the return of Monster Jam World Finals. There are still action-packed Monster Jam events happening right now in a city near you, and we would love to see you there. So for tickets and more information for this season and next season, head to monsterjam.com, and don't forget to become a preferred customer so you can be the first to get your tickets for next year. Now for Colt Stevens and Leslie Mears, we are so excited once again to be your broadcast team
so I'm going
for 2022. I'm Scott Jordan saying
okay. Thank you, but please shut up. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave a comment here real quick. Please, oops, nope, stupid caps lock. Please add Crush Cars to the event for the World Finals. I can just shorten that, I guess. Sincerely, every single Monster Jam fan in existence. Literally. I don't need dots. And that just about does it. So that is the announcements video. So I'm just going to do a quick summary before we conclude.
Thank you for watching. Wishing you a fantastic night, and we'll see you next time.
Okay. So, Monster Jam World Finals, May 21st, 22nd in Orlando. I kind of knew that was going to be the case. I just couldn't wait for it to be announced officially. That is official, so yeah, that'll be exciting. Might do a video blog on that too, like I did for the two Arlington shows. Which does remind me, I probably won't be in Arlington this October because we're trying to pool our money for Orlando. So October, probably February, I'm probably not going to be at those shows. But yeah, if I go to the World Finals in Orlando, might be doing that. So that'll be kind of cool too. And pit party's included in admission too. That's cool. So I was hoping that'd be the case. So, but anyway, yeah, to sum up the announcements. Okay, so It wasn't terrible, I have to admit. It actually, like, Feld actually put together a video, an announcements video that wasn't a complete, utter piece of something I'm not going to say, because I don't want YouTube to, you know... I don't have my channel monetized yet, but in the unexpected future, my channel, I don't know, blows up and I can monetize, then, you know, better safe than sorry. Assuming people will even be watching this by then, but I'm getting off topic. So, they finally put together an announcements video that wasn't a complete, utter train wreck. No awful merchandise line this time around, which that's cool. Because, yeah, I remember in 2019, which now that I think about it was the last announcements video, I think. Or the last one I reviewed anyway. The zombie-themed trucks, the Gears and Galaxies trucks, which they could have done more of that, but they didn't, so that was cool, I guess. What was notably absent, though, was we didn't get any renderings on the tracks. Usually they're like, okay, here's a rendering. This is what the track's going to look like for this tour, you know? We didn't get any of that, which is kind of weird, but hopefully that means they're still working on the track, which means we might have crush cars. I mean, okay, for the World Finals, at least put a bus out there. Like, I'm not asking, like, okay, guys, here's the thing. I'm not asking, like, for World Finals 1 through 4, or sorry, 1 through 5. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that. I'm just saying, I'm not asking for that, but at least put a bus out there, a couple vans, just something. I'm begging you, Feld. I'm begging you. Like, me and my family are going to spend our hard-earned money to fly all the way out to Orlando from Dallas, Texas, all the way out to Orlando to go to the World Finals. Okay, let me get on my knees. You can't see me, but I'm on my knees. You have to take my word for it. I'm on my knees. I am begging you. Please, put something good on the track. It could be a motorhome. Just a bus that's preferably not 80% buried in dirt. A couple vans, a couple cars. Just please, something good. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Bless you if you listen to me. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please. Please. And not just for me, but for the countless other Monster Jam fans who just want something. I'm begging you. I'm fine, but just please do that. Okay. That's done. And besides that, we got one new truck, which... from what we did see of it, wasn't bad, but it does look unfinished, so hopefully that is updated. And I guess that's about it. Not much else to say about that, I guess. So we'll see if the tracks are good, if the tracks are absolutely awful. Oh yeah, and I also will say the production value was better on this one. I could actually listen to what they were saying without cranking my speakers all the way up to the highest volume. And then my eardrums going out because I forgot to turn the volume down when I clicked on the next video. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you. If you seriously stuck through this entire hour of this video, you are like the most diehard of Clear Sky Productions fans. I can't thank you enough. If somehow you made it all the way through this video, I don't even. But I'm gonna upload this video. I was gonna edit it, but I thought, nah, you know what? Forget it. It'll go raw, as is, unedited. That's all. So until next time, this is Clear Sky Productions signing off. If you're gonna be at the World Finals in May, I might see you. Hey, you know what? Come up to me. I'll get you an autograph too. I will actually sign something for someone if they recognize me at the stadium. Like, hey, you're that Clear Sky Productions guy. Okay, congrats on your 2,000 subscribers. Hey, can I get an autograph? Yeah, I'll do that. So, Clear Sky Productions signing off. Thank you. Have a good one.